Ah, is that working? Sorry, folks, we had a little problem there getting started.
That was good. That was good.
Okay. Well, sorry about the rocky beginning there, but oh, the technology of it all. Um, but I've pretty much stopped freaking out, and here we are. My name is Tom Grant, and you all know who you are. Hey, and that's been a request from Kevin Oyama for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And just so you know, sometimes I don't get to the requests during a given show, and I hold them over till the next week. And if you aren't hearing your requests, just keep bugging me about it, because we're getting a lot of them. And then the other thing is that sometimes I may not remember the tune if I haven't kept up on it. Over the years I've got a lot of CDs, 30 to be exact. So there's a lot of tunes that I haven't kept up on, and I'm gonna try to do it. Here's one that I haven't played in public, so excuse me in advance if I make a lot of mistakes. But this is from an album. Well, I've had this on a couple of my albums. This first appeared on the solo piano album, and it's on the album that I'm featuring tonight. I'm going to kind of feature this album. Every song I play won't be from it, but I'll tell you when it is. This is an album called Life is Good, and it looks like this. It's got the lovely picture of me, and it came out in about 2008. And the song originally appeared on my solo piano album, so I'll try and keep you apprised of all this stuff if it matters. Anyway, this is called In My Body, Out of My Mind. Like I say, I haven't played that in a long time. Oh, so I want to do another song from Life is Good, and it's a song co-written by myself and Shelley Rudolph, and I'm going to sing it, so apologies in advance. Usually Shelley is the lead vocalist on this, and I'm going to have her over here for one of these broadcasts, live casts. What do you call it?
Evening Facebook Live.
Evening Facebook Live with Tom Grant. So this is a song called Gold, which is the color of the socks that I'm wearing right now. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah. And it turns out Shelley is the one that gave me these socks. I don't know why she kept it a secret for so long, but anyway, this is called Gold. Now that we're here together, let the truth be told. I always knew I'd find you, always knew you'd shine place I'd rather be. And you know that's really saying something, 'cause you know me. Everything will shine like, everything will shine like, I will shine like gold. Every night will shine like, even stars will shine like, everything will shine like gold. Now that I stand before you, open-hearted to my soul, I knew back when we started, everything would shine like gold. Everything will shine like, every day will shine like, everything will shine like gold. Every night will shine like, even stars will shine like, everything will shine like gold. Shine like, everything will shine like gold. Everything will shine like, even stars will shine like, everything will shine like gold. Like gold. Here's another song from the featured album tonight. Life is good. It's the first track. It's called Utopia. So, yeah. So I want to switch gears a little bit and do something from the Great American Songbook, also known as the music from Tin Pan Alley. And one of the most commonly recognized reasons for that name, Tin Pan Alley, comes from when there was a big publishing house building in New York on West 28th between Broadway and 6th. Is that west or is that east? I don't know. Anyway, there was all these funky offices, and they all had funky pianos in them. Old uprights, out of tune. And somebody heard the sound of all these pianos being played simultaneously and likened it to the sound of tin pans being smashed together. Hence the name Tin Pan Alley. So, like I say, that's the most commonly accepted reason for that moniker. And this was this all started in like the teens, the 1910s, around that time. Anyway, so George Gershwin was one of the great exponents of what was popular music in those days, and I'm going to play a song of his called "They Can't Take That Away From Me." Oh, I see a message from Marilyn Keller. Hi, Marilyn. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never, ever meet again on this bumpy road to love, but I'll always keep the memory of the way you held your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you change my heart, my dreams. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. We may never ever meet again on this bumpy road to love, but I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you held your knife, the way we danced to three, the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away. They can't take that away. They can't take that away from me.
Great.
So, back to the CD here. Life is Good. There's a song in there called Cool Shoes. I haven't played this in quite a while. I even had to sketch out some notes about it. Somebody requested, what was that? Yes, Mike and Candy Hennis requested the song with Italian shoes in the lyrics. And I don't know what that is. But if you're watching, maybe you could, I guess you don't know the title of it. Anyway, I don't know the title of it either. But I know I have a song called Cool Shoes. And my dad used to have lots of cool clothes. He was kind of a fashion guy. And so there's this one pair of shoes of his that I liked a lot, and I knew right where to go for them in the house, and I would wear them often, to dressy things. They were kind of dressy Italian type shoes. So he passed away kind of suddenly, and when I was 18, I was about to graduate from Grant High School. I was about 2 weeks from graduation. And of course, sadness reigned. And so comes the day of the funeral, and I go to the place where the shoes usually are to wear those shoes, and they weren't there. And I asked around, and finally my mom informed me that my dad was wearing them, and is wearing them to this day in the next world. So that's my sad story about the shoes. Anyway, the song is called Cool Shoes. Oh, and I want to thank, where is it? Stanislav Zakharov. He's from Russia, and he's made several requests. I finally did one of his requests that's in my body, out of my mind. Stanislav Zakharov. I studied Russian in high school and college, so I can almost get around at least the pronunciation. once again, from the Life is Good album, I want to do a song. Actually, I've had this on 2 or 3 of my CDs over the years. Oh, I'm getting some requests. Hand delivered. Okay. In a special way. You know what? I'm going to have to relearn that song. I've had a lot of requests for that. That's a song that Dan Ballmer wrote, and he's a really good songwriter as well as a very good guitar player. So I'm going to try for that next week, okay? Patty Dyer wants to hear My Funny Valentine. Okay, I think I can do that. Let's see, what else? So I want to do a song called Regarding You. That's also from the Life is Good album. And just point out, there's a guy here in the Northwest named Steve Christofferson, a wonderful pianist. And he did arrangements for this song and a couple others on the record, and they're gorgeous. And the guy Michael from LA, I can't think of his last name. Steve, if you're listening, call in, give us Michael's last name. Anyway, Steve did a wonderful arrangement on this tune, and he also plays the melodica on it. It sounds just like Stevie Wonder or something like that. It's really, really beautiful. Anyway, here it is, Regarding You. So that's called Regarding You. take a minute to show you. This is my most recent CD. There it is. Artwork by Mary Suzanne Garvey, who is my partner in life. And over my right shoulder, am I pointing to the right? Yes. You never know with the problems that we have with these cameras. That's her artwork that's being displayed in the background there. And she just had her first major gallery showing in Cannon Beach recently. And she's done my last, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's done this one. And then this one, the kitty one. It's a Christmas one. She did that. And then I had 2 kind of relaxation, new age, whatever you want to call them. This one is called The Light Inside My Dream. And that's Mary's artwork there, as is the cover of this, Sipping Beauty. All right, so there's the plugs for tonight. Check out Mary's artwork, Mary Suzanne Garvey. Oh, let's see. Let me look at the requests here. We get a lot of requests at the last minute, and so that's why sometimes I just have to save them for the next week. Joe Sirocco wants to hear Fantasy. I love that song. Let's see, where are we at? Let me just read through. Sitting under. Oh, this is from last week. Steve Jorgensen asked for sitting on the couch waiting for my ship to come in, which was just me and Ron Steen jamming in my basement. Let's go to this week's Mango Tango. I haven't played that one yet, I don't think. And I'm really curious about the one that mentions Italian shoes in the lyrics. Oh, Emma Adams grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia, where I had a hit record years ago. Oh yeah, let's do One of These Days. That's from that record. It was a hit in Indonesia called Just the Right Moment. I might play that song too, the title track. But here's One of These Days. This one can be the time of our lives. One of these days when everything feels right. One of these days, maybe tomorrow, we can just look back and smile. These days, one of these days. One of these nights filled with magic, we can say all that we feel. And on this magic night, fantasy becomes real. Just look back and smile. One of these days, one of these days. magic we can say on that we feel. And on this magic night, fantasy becomes real. On these days, sooner than later, we can just look back and smile. One of these days, 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 one of these days. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, where is Lily anyway?
Right here.
Lily,
She was right.
come on, get up on the couch. Oh, anyway, that's Lily, my dog. Last week, I did a song that I had totally forgot about, and my friend Mike Hamilton had requested it, written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David, one of the great, all-time great songwriting teams of the 60s and 70s. And so I want to do that. I want to do that song again for y'all. I think Rachel has some more messages for me, perhaps.
7 minutes.
Part of me. You know, yeah, I have. Rex Garcia wants to hear part of me. Part of me. I have to rework that and put it in a key that where I can sing it. So next week. Okay, Rex? But Mike, I want to say one more thing about Mike. It's his birthday on May 1st. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Mike Hamilton. Happy birthday to you. This what the world needs now. Love, sweet love, it's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers, enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. Whoa, whoa, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Boy, do we ever need some love? I know this has been a hard stretch for all of us to be, keeping the appropriate distance and not going to crowded places and to wear your face masks and all that stuff. But just hang in there, because we always got music. We got music every Wednesday night. I'm going to be doing this for sure. Rachel told me to look at the camera more when I'm talking. Hi there. It's just kind of a far enough stretch where my neck is going to explode. Hi. There I am. And there are little explosions going on. I love that. I love the little explosions. Keep those explosions coming, folks. And I'm still good on my offer to help somebody find the right piano for themselves over at Classic Pianos of Portland. Over on Southeast, this is my commercial. Over on Southeast Powell Boulevard and Milwaukee. Hi Mo, hi Kathy, I hope you guys are listening. I'd be happy to come down and help anyone pick out a piano. It's funny, we used to refer to like the upright pianos as upright pianos, and then the little ones that were short were called spinnets. I just thought that was a really cute name. We had a spinet in our house. Heidi has that in her house now. Got the same old piano that we had back in 1946 or whenever, when I was born. Nowadays it's called those vertical pianos, but they have a great selection of pianos at Classic Pianos of Portland. Like I say, I'd be happy to help you pick one out. I love playing pianos, so it's easy for me. My cousin, Rachel,
They want to hear the Frank Zappa story.
Oh, really?
Next week.
Well, I know, I'm sorry, I kind of let you down on that one. I was thinking maybe I would just, it's a long story, and I have it all written out, and maybe I'll publish it as a blog. But yeah, I can do it next week. Sorry, 2 weeks in a row I've been saying that. So it's a great story. I want to do this one last song, or song and a half, for my cousin. She's down somewhere in Northern California. Marianne. How do you pronounce your last name, Mary? two, oh God, this is so bad. My cousin Andy's daughter, Tukaya, or something like that. Anyway, you get 2 songs for that. The Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. Give you a little extra tonight because we had a rocky start. Water spirit feeling spring around my head makes me feel glad I'm not dead. Wichita, time, give me right. Oraliko, Noah. Wichita, time, give me right. Oraliko, heart is aching, smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to read your comments tomorrow. Thank you so much, and good night.